He's the worst. He is legitimately the worst. Now that that's out of the way, like, I don't see how Cyrax could get any worse than this. Like, somehow, some way, every time I make a Cyrax video, he gets worse without ever leaving his damn room. And I really don't see how it could go any lower than this. Because the video you're watching in the background right now is a Cyrax rant. Well, that's not too surprising. Cyrax does a lot of rants. Well, this rant was against his girlfriend that broke up with him because he wouldn't get a job. And what Cyrax did during this rant was he threatened to abuse both her and her child if she didn't give him an explanation as to why she, quote-unquote, cheated on him. Now, I am more than certain that this person was a troll. If they aren't, well, you know, good on you. You broke up with Cyrax. That he's the biggest red flag there could be. I don't know why you dated him, but whatever. The point is that ever since Marty died, and Cyrax's ego has been going through the roof. And does that mean Cyrax has actually accepted that Marty is dead now? No. No, he very much still thinks Marty's alive. There are a couple of people going around pretending to be Marty and doing the things Marty would do in his place without ever going to VC with Cyrax and convincing him that Marty is somehow still alive. You know, it's not that good of an effort, but, you know, it's keeping Cyrax from really going over the edge with his ego. And you're gonna see pretty damn soon that his ego is through the roof. Cyrax's ego is so high right now just because of, like, one win in a video game. I'm not even joking about that. That he makes a video ranting at the trolls, or saying, or quote-unquote, owning the trolls. You know what? I'm just gonna play this video, because this is one of the funniest Cyrax videos I've seen in a while.
Over the last few days, I've been checking a lot of stuff out, to say the least. You know, I've been checking things out, been looking into stuff, and honestly, dude, it's funny to me at how people seem to think that I'm this awful lowlife with no views, no future at all in YouTube or any social media. But here's the thing about that. Let's analyze everything here for a second, shall we? Let's analyze everybody in the local community, and that are either past, whether they're past or alive. Let's analyze these individuals outside of myself for a second. Take, for example, Music Biz Marty. One of the main catalysts likes to run his mouth and bark a lot. Same with William Gloryhole, another barker. But what's funny to me is this. You don't see Marty with imagery of him being put everywhere, do you?
Cyrax, Marty literally... There's literally Music Biz Marty fan art everywhere. Like, almost as much as there is Cyrax fan art. I understand that Marty wouldn't be a lot without Cyrax, but he has other people he trolled besides Cyrax, like the White Bowser for a little bit, and that Tony the Black Dragon guy who really didn't get off the ground. Tony's his own subject. I might talk about him at some point. The point is that you're wrong about Marty and well, just Marty not having his own imagery. And by the way, rip to Marty still, and I don't know much about William Gloryhole, other than, you know, he's only in it to make you mad, Cyrax. That's his only goal in life. And he's sort of succeeding at that just because of the fact that you're making this video, Cyrax.
See, Marty doesn't have things that I have going for me. Marty never had things going for him the way that I do. See, I have actual tribute artists covering my songs all over the world. Don't blame me, look it up. You got the tribute artist, Young Cyrax. You have several other people around the world covering my music. I have...
Cyrax! Did you hear what you just said? There was a video of you threatening the guy who made the Young Cyrax stuff with a lawsuit. He's not even covering any of your songs. He's making parodies of you. His best song is about you doing unspeakable things to to a damn piece of pepperoni. Look, I'll play a little bit of it right here.
Pepperoni on my dick, I'm about to jack off with this shit. Got the pepperoni, got the brownie on my dick. Feels so good, jacking off with this shit.
Tell me how, in any universe, that sounded like something that you would sing, Cyrax. That is not a cover of a song you made at all. That is a song parodying you. Does he understand the word parody? I don't think he does.
Action figures dedicated to me. I'm in fucking video games, bro. I have characters inspired by me, made after me. Hell, I myself am actually a character in some video games that fans have made over the years.
I wish to add that Cyrax has never been in any official video game. You know what he has been? He's been a mod for Left 4 Dead for the jockey. You know, I'll pull the jockey up on screen right now. You know, it kind of looks a lot like Cyrax already. You know, why? I could probably just put this up instead of Cyrax for a PFP, and not a lot of people would notice.
I have freaking action figures made of me. I am well known worldwide. What does Marty have? Nothing. What does William have? Nothing.
You know what? Let's do a live search right now. Let's do a live search. Cyrax action figure. Yeah, there we go. Cyrax action figure. I didn't even have to click on anything. This is the first result.
Now, is it true that I've made some mistakes along my way? On my journey, is it true that I've made mistakes? Yeah. Some worse than others, some not so worse than others. But, regardless of my mistakes, I've worked my ass off to get here. I've worked my ass off, and even the trolls cannot deny that I have worked my ass off day and fucking night to get here.
I want to ask you this, a legitimate question, Cyrax. To get where? Your channel with 1,000 subscribers is down, which, by the way, whoop whoop! And everyone on the internet almost unanimously hates you. Everyone who learns about you hates you. And if you get someone to like you, it's not going to be long before they eventually start to hate you. The only people in your life that seem to actually care about you at all is your grandma. I'm starting to think Ed, poor Ed by the way, is really fed up with you and it just is ignoring you completely now because he doesn't want to help you at all. So where are you at all in life, Cyrax? You've never held a job to make ends meet. You or at least get some better PC components or stuff. You've always, just used your grandma's money for it. And your video's quality is garbage. They have zero editing in it at all. There is a lot of free editing software out there that Cyrax could legitimately benefit from if he took the time to bother to learn to edit, and he doesn't. The editing software I'm using right now is free. You know what it's called? It's called OpenShot. It's for Linux. And I know it might not be available for all platforms, but it's some pretty good editing software. But still, the fact remains that you really don't have a lot to show from being on the internet as a quote-unquote career for... How long has it been? I'm gonna say about since 2014. It's been 9 years, and you don't have a lot to show for it.
Were there times where I raged out and got pissed off? Absolutely. Just like any normal person would. Every person has their breaking point, dude. Every single person has their breaking point. And I've hit mine several times. And that's not my fault. That's just human nature. That's what humans do when you get pissed off and you hit your breaking point. You tend to flip out. And you do shit that you might regret. And you do shit that you might not regret. Depends on the person. But there's one thing that even you guys in the comments that might not like me, some of y'all in the comments, even y'all that might not like me in the comments right now that are watching, even you guys cannot deny that I am levels above Music Biz Marty. I am levels above that man.
The only way you're above Marty at all right now is the fact that you are somehow still breathing. You haven't even... You could easily take a W right now, Cyrax. Right now. If you just said, hey, Marty's dead. Let's have a party. He could literally have... It's the easiest W in the world. And he still hasn't taken it because, lots of trolling, I guess, and probably because he thinks it's some sort of troll for Marty. But he is not above Marty at all. In fact, Marty being dead is still somehow above you, Cyrax, because unlike you, he's in heaven right now, man. A rip to Marty.
Care to enlighten me how I'm not levels above him when I'm basically like the John Cena, the Roman Reigns of YouTube. I run this shit, man. I'm basically the Roman Reigns of YouTube, bro. I'm like the fucking tribal chief up in this shit, man. I'm like main event Jey Uso, bro. Marty's down here on the bottom tier level. I'm all the way up on here on fucking God mode, bro. Marty ain't fucking topping that shit. He will never be on that level like I am. Hey, White Fruit Ninja. Let me ask you this, White Fruit Ninja. Just serious question real quick, bro. Just serious, honest to God question real quick. Alright? Like, no hatred, no nothing, just pure facts here, man. Not trying to be a smartass, just, man to man. Honest human being to honest human being here, bro. Just straight up. How can Marty call himself the Drift King when he does not drift at all? And just last night, I took my first win in my first top 32 Formula Drift event on Cyrax Drift Racing Online.
Listen, alright, I know that sim racing and all that, it's a good way to practice, and get some real driving skills under your belt. And to make you more confident out on the track. I know it is. But, Cyrax, you don't even have a license. You've never driven anywhere at all. You have said yourself, you are too scared to drive a real car on the street. A license is one of the most basic things a human can get. And you don't even have that. And yet you still want to call yourself the Drift King! Listen, even I'm more of a Drift King than Cyraxx is. I've actually been out to the track. Look, I'll take my PFP off screen for just a little moment. Alright? You see that little Honda Fit in the background? I've been out to actual couple of races in that. I've been to Willow Springs. I've been to Buttonwillow. I've been to Apple Valley in that little car. You know, done some actual racing in it. Was I fast? Hell no. But I still got more cred in that than Cyraxx in a front-wheel drive car than Cyraxx does to call himself the Drift King. And anyone could beat his ass at sim racing. I could. And you know what? I'm too mad. I'm too mad. This is some personal stuff for me now. And this is where I'm going to end the video. Otherwise, I'm just going to be ranting way too long. In the description, there's a video by P Shaman called Who is Cyraxx and What Did He Do? To get you up to speed to Cyraxx. And also linked in the description is my Discord server. I hope you have a better day than I'm having right now. I really do.